Good morning, everybody. Wow.
Good morning.
What a night, Opie. What a night.
Yeah.
A gala event that rivaled the Academy Awards, the Grammys, the Tonys. Any other awards I'm missing out on? The Razzies.
The Razzies.
The Golden Globes.
What's some of those other awards we got?
Independent Spirit.
BET. SAWS.
So what are you talking about?
Scream Awards.
Of course, Opie, I'm talking about the culmination, the grand finale after all these months of the Shorty Awards. That, of course, you know, a few people in this very room were nominated for.
All right, you don't have to rub it in. I wasn't nominated.
Well, we were big nominees.
Yes, big
It was a
stars.
big night.
Who was nominated?
Well,
Anthony Cumia?
Sam Roberts
In the radio category?
of the shit show, as
Right.
it is called.
No, it's not.
Well, right?
Yeah, no.
Was nominated for radio,
That's
for the
right.
category of radio.
How are you nominated for radio and we weren't?
He does a lot of shows.
And you guys gave up on the industry.
It's about quantity, not quality of the show, Opie. That's what Sam's really going for. Look, it's not very good, but I do a lot of them.
So many of them.
Yeah.
Why didn't we go for the radio category? For shits and giggles.
We should have. We probably would have lost that, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, of course, our own adorable Jimmy Norton.
Yay! Oh, wait, that's me. I can't cheer as loud as her.
You
Yay!
can cheer for yourself.
Yeah,
You ever
you
see
can.
when they say give yourself a hand? Jimmy Norton nominated in the category of comedian, which I think is very
Comedy.
appropriate. Man has done comedy for years, honed his craft. He's
21
very good.
years. Almost 22.
Wow, damn.
Very funny gentleman, as we have seen. And, of course, your own Anthony Cumia here, nominated in the category of Best Web Show, which I do from my own basement with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment. And
In a better studio than we're in now.
yes, exactly.
What
in a
the
better
hell was
studio
that?
than we are in right at this moment.
That's true.
But when I sat down, I went to the Shorty Awards and sat down, cut to the chase here. I'll give you some of the details. But we all lost.
What?
Yes.
That's impossible.
Jimmy Norton lost for comedian.
What?
Against some fucking idiot. I had no clue who he was.
Well, Jim Norton knew he would lose at comedian.
Oh.
Jim Norton called it and refused to go to the Shorty Awards. Because of
Well, they
that.
tried to bamboozle you.
Yeah, they did. And,
Yes. Because they also bamboozled. They actually did bamboozle the Hippo Juice people. Hippo Juice people, we know, they're from down in Florida and stuff.
Did
Very
they send them a
cool
bullshit
people.
email?
They did. They sent them a bullshit email, and they flew up from Florida.
Yeah, it's.
For the bullshit.
What's the bullshit email?
I'll-
The
I'm gonna read it to
bullshit
you.
email, Opie. It's the bullshit email.
Who did you sit with? Because no one went with you.
No, I didn't.
No, you remember it was going to be a big table and it was going to be all of us.
First of all, no tables. Let me. I'll get
I thought
into
you got a nice table.
Oh no! I'll get into the details
Sam,
of that
did you go?
fucking
No, I didn't show up
clusterfuck.
for it.
Why didn't you show up?
Why
It was
would he?
because it was bullshit. Because I knew
Oh, you didn't go either?
Exactly.
Good.
I knew they were
The
gonna.
whole thing is bullshit.
I knew
I
they
knew
were
it was
gonna-
bullshit when I saw E-Rock there.
I knew they
E-Rock
were gonna
go?
Yes, E-Rock.
bullshit the
course he
radio
did.
category because they never sent me an email.
Right.
Hold on. E-Rock went for what reason? Just
I got
do
a free
more
ticket.
brown nosing?
Yeah, to be included.
He's the king of brown nosing, man. He loves to get in there.
E-Rock was sitting in the back like one of the fucking people reviewing it, just looking like, yeah, what the fuck is this horse
E-Rock,
shit?
why would you go to that thing?
On the off chance that Ant actually won, I was
Yeah.
going to record it, but
See, he was actually
he's
thinking
doing
the
something
show.
for the show.
Oh, that's
You
very
know what?
nice.
He was thinking the show. And how could
You're
you,
a good boy,
how could you
E-Rock.
fault him on that?
I
If
forgot
not
we,
talented.
I forgot we used to do things for the show.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
But no tables or anything. This was held.
No tables.
This was held in a place that was pretty much a movie theater.
Where was it?
It looked like a movie theater. The Times Center.
don't even know that place.
Yeah, on 41st and 8th, around there. Yeah, and it was set up like a movie theater with movie theater chairs. Pardon me, excuse me. When you go into rows. And
That's
you
how you
sit
had to
down and
sit?
watch it like that. What award show fucking does it like that? You get a place with a stage and then a floor at like a banquet hall, tables and shit like that, where you're sitting with people and chatting.
Maybe a bar area so you could get a cocktail.
There was a bar area downstairs. You weren't allowed to bring drinks into the event.
Yuck.
I'm out in front in the door, by the door, and the guy goes, "You can't bring that in." And now, like a piece of shit, which I am, I'm chugging my beer outside the door before I could go in.
That's too bad.
It stunk, and the production was that of a high school play. It's terrible.
Would you have said all this if you won the award?
No, I'd be like, I am honored for. No, it was just
This whole Shorty Awards thing looked very suspicious from the
very
get-go.
suspicious. It was wearing a hoodie, Opie.
It was
very suspicious.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Can I, you want to know the bullshit email I got?
Yes, please, Jimmy.
I'll tell you, I'll even tell you who it's from. It's Loria D. Ocampo. I guess
shit, I know her.
She works for them.
No, I do.
Who?
Okay, here's the email I
This
got
chick
from
I know.
Hold on.
She does things.
Does things.
What, Sam? I know her.
Nondescript.
Things.
Well, you know, maybe she doesn't want me blurting out.
I'll give her a name out.
story.
She sent me she sent me this email. So
She's the one that sent the email.
I'm trying to find the original one she sent.
Bullshit email.
I just had them in this fucking stupid Gmail.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, not the G.
Harder to find than the G-spot. Yeah.
No, it's not. I never found that.
Oh,
Speaking of the G-spot, can I go
Yeah.
off road for a second?
let her rip.
I was tooling around on my bike, and know whose fucking face popped in my head?
Uh-oh. Who?
G-spot. Think G-spot. This, you know what? We don't have to
no
play
idea.
a game today. Laura Korn.
Oh, God.
And I'm thinking, holy fuck, I bet you all the new rules on regular radio just destroyed her dumb
Killed her
sex
fucking
book
career. Where she'd come on and talk about fucking clits and orgasms.
And the
fucking-
G-spot and the come hither
G-spot
to
and-
find the G-spot.
You take your two fingers and put it in.
Right.
And then just do it, come hither. All right. What is she, fucking 90 now?
Well, we haven't heard from her in years, so I
Oh,
think
boy.
regular radio knocked her out. Remember the ice cubes in the mouth to
Yeah.
make the oral better, and then you put some hot tea in your mouth, and then you switch off. And I guess the girls are supposed to love that.
I hope she didn't have to get a bladder sling. Fucking prolapse organ things.
What was the other one you
Where
talked about the other
all
day?
women's shit falls out of their vagina.
What was the other one? The netting?
The vagina, yeah, the uterine net. The uterine net.
Oh,
where it
good
holds your
God.
fucking uterus in.
Oh, good God.
She had so many children, her uterus fell out. That one killed me the first time
It's
I heard
hilarious.
it. Killed
Good.
me.
Yeah.
Here's my email trail
Yes.
Yeah.
from Loria. Congratulations on being a finalist for the 4th Annual Shorty Awards. We would love to have you at the ceremony on Monday, 3/26 at the Time Center in New York City. I wanted to let you know that tickets are now available at shorty4eventbrite.com at an early bird discount until Friday, the 2nd of March. This is a couple months, less than a month ago. Warmly, Loria.
Warmly.
So I wrote back, are you implying I would be paying for a ticket to attend the Shorty Awards? She writes back, hi, Jim, yes. We would love to be able to comp all finalists, but since we're a small team with a limited budget, we rely on ticket revenue to produce the show. We'd love for you to attend so you could accept your award in person if you win, but if you can't attend for whatever reason, would you be interested in making a short, few seconds video in which we could have ready to play at the show? Let me know what you think. Thanks, Laria. And I wrote back,
Fuck you, Loria.
no, I just wrote, no, thank you. Give it to one of the other guys.
Oh,
That
man.
was my email
Nice.
with her. So she writes back,
Don't worry, we did.
that's what she should have wrote if she was honest.
yeah. Loria.
Oh, wait. Oh, where is it?
Oh, Jimmy.
I can't do this!
Oh, it's okay. Don't panic now. You're okay. Here we go.
Yeah, hi, Jim. Yes, you. And I said, no, thank you. Give it to another guy. Because this fucking Gmail copies and saves everything. Hold on.
Some people like that feature. I don't know why.
It annoys me because now I'm
Yeah.
opening 3 of these.
Ooh. Jimmy's fingers are working magic on the screen, though. He's letting his fingers do the walking through his iPhone.
Sorry, guys. Okay, here it is. God damn it.
I love this. Here it is.
Here's what's yours. She writes, hi, Jim. We have received strong hints that your account at Jim Norton might be the winner of Comedian. Please keep the information confidential. I know you mentioned you would not be able to make it. Could you please send a video, a few seconds, accepting your award? The audience would be thrilled to hear from you. Thanks.
You liar.
So
now you're thinking, holy fuck, I'm going to win this thing.
Well, the way
That sounds like
that's I'm going to win this
You won.
thing.
I can't say it, but
Right.
look, you won.
You won, and we don't want you fucking blowing up the awards
Yeah,
now.
but she
so
didn't
at least give us
technically
a
lie.
fucking video.
She didn't technically lie because she said we have received strong hints. That's not. She said that.
Yeah, that was just leading you
We
along,
know
obviously.
that's misleading, but I know she's not technically lying. So I sent the video. I'm like, I'm not going to be a total scumbag. I'm not going to go, but I
sent the
sent
video.
a 10-second video
Right.
or whatever, and then she offered to comp me, and I refused. I just didn't get back to her.
Good man.
Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't.
Maybe they yanked the award from you.
No, I wouldn't. If that cost you the award, then I didn't deserve it anyway.
Right.
You deserved it.
And then
believe
she
me.
said, I made a video. It's short, but I don't know how to get it to you. And then what was her last one? It was something about her offering me the free.
Well, the comp. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it here, but she offers me. She's like, "Would you be if we could comp you a ticket? If we could get you a ticket, would you be interested in coming?" And I just knew that there's something so bullshit about it that
Yes.
I didn't go. And but I heard the guy who won is a nice dude. The guy Matty, I've met him before.
Is
Did
he?
they get
Yeah,
your
yeah,
video?
yeah.
No idea.
I'm sure they did. I tried to post it
Okay.
on Facebook, but it wouldn't post my acceptance speech.
Oh boy.
So who won in the comedy
This guy,
category?
Matty.
Do you know the guy?
He's a newer comedian, but he Twittered me and said we've met at the Friars Club, and he was a nice guy, so I got no issue with him.
Right.
Good for him. My issue is not with the other people.
No.
Your
It
issues
should have
with-
went to the guy who had the most votes.
Exactly.
That's literally Anthony would have gotten
That
it,
should have
and
happened.
somebody else would have gotten the comedy.
Well, then they wouldn't get those other guys buying tickets for the Shorty Awards.
That's what it is.
Yeah, so
They-
I really
yeah.
am resentful of that. That's what annoys me more than anything is this woman sending me these. I'll tell you who she is.
Very
maybe,
misleading.
Maybe somebody knows who she is. Laurea, Laurea Deocampo at gmail.com. Laurea DeCampo. Maybe somebody knows her. I'm sure she's legit.
It just sounds very misleading.
Yeah, I felt that was a little bit.
If anybody
A little
reading
misleading, that email.
anyone reading between the lines would say, "Okay, I won," but they can't say I won. But that's like as
Yeah, of
close as
course.
they can come to saying it. And,
A lot of award shows do just that.
Yeah.
And that's why, they get the big celebrities to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they already know ahead of time they're winning the award.
Right.
They don't do it for the Oscars and the real big ones.
No, they do for the shitty awards.
the little, yeah.
Well, Jimmy
So you got
didn't
there,
win,
it's a
and
theater,
it's
no
a
beer.
Theater. But you got to go downstairs for drinks.
Yeah.
Which is a pain in the ass, and they didn't allow them inside the venue.
Stupid.
And then it was just a cavalcade of, of course, it's going to sound like sour grapes here, but really, it is a social media computer thingy. Dorks.
They're in their own they're in their own little world.
Fucking dorks.
Why would you try to get into that world?
I was caught up in
We
the
don't belong
moment.
in that world.
I was caught up in the moment of adulation and people and oh yeah,
You were in a room where people were too hip for the room, sir.
too hip for the room and too dorky.
And
It
too
was
dorky
like,
at the same time? But they thought they were too hip for the room, I bet.
one guy even acknowledged. He goes, "Oh well, I guess I'm not the." Goes, "Oh, another guy wearing a sports jacket and horn-rimmed glasses." It was that whole thing going on.
The people who run the Shorty, I think, are absolute douches. And why don't you just go with who has the most votes? That to me is the
Like
fair way
Opie
to
said,
do
then
Yeah.
only those people would show up. They want to get people showing up.
And it's also not fair because someone with a huge fan base could, squeeze out the award, and maybe their stuff isn't up to par with other people.
The seats weren't even full, by the way.
Good.
And the crowd was so lackluster, like they could give a shit about anything that was going on in there, and rightly so. There really wasn't anything.
Did you dress
going
for it?
on in there? No, I dressed like this. I just dressed like me.
He dressed.
No, I swear.
But now he's embarrassed. So he doesn't
Swear
want. He doesn't
to-
want to tell us he was in a
Ask E-Rock.
$2,000 suit.
Ask E-Rock.
I'm fucking with you.
E-Rock, what was he wearing?
$2,000
Armani.
suit.
Armani.
Besides
Armani.
for me,
Armani.
he was probably the second worst dressed person there.
But this is what, and I knew E-Rock would say something like that, but why wouldn't you just
Go
say
with
he
the
was wearing
Armani
a
bit.
suit? Like, why wouldn't you just
Of course
say
he didn't fucking dress
he was
nice,
wearing
yes.
a tuxedo?
He's yes, exactly. It was a tux. I was wearing a tux T-shirt. Hilarious. Everyone was laughing.
Oh, yeah.
So, was there real celebrities there?
No.
On the stage?
No, Tiffany Amber Thiessen was the big
not
one.
saying you're not a real celebrity, but you know
No,
what I
I
mean.
wasn't.
Were there other
I
celebrities
never
there?
got on the stage. No. Nope. No.
Who's the biggest celebrity there?
Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Mayor Bloomberg.
Why was Bloomberg there?
Well, he.
Well, it is the Shorty Awards.
Coincidentally enough, he won the award for mayor in
Foursquare.
Foursquare.
Biggest nudge?
What?
You know Foursquare, where you at a location a lot
you
of
get to
times
be
you
the
become mayor.
So they got the real mayor?
So he's the mayor
of Foursquare?
Foursquare, and he won.
Oh, that's kind of clever, I think.
And he was there. What a coincidence.
That's kind of clever.
So he was there. He gave a little speech, and
Is she still hot, by the way?
no. No.
What do you mean, no?
Who, the mayor?
No.
Oh, so you meant Her Honor.
She's not hot anymore?
Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Come on.
How old is that
She had
picture?
a flat, fat ass.
No.
And a wide back.
Look what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
That girl's
What year is that?
long gone?
Gone.
Who is she?
Gone. She was on, like, shows.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. She was one of the Saved
Years
by the
ago.
Bell broads.
Kelly Kapowski.
And she did some other things, but Saved by the Bell is the biggie.
Yeah,
And
well,
she was really sexy, man.
It's over, Johnny.
And she was in all those magazines, men's magazines, and little panty shots and stuff.
Well, you're not going to, no.
Wow, she doesn't look like that.
No. The hotties of the evening were Miss USA and Miss Teen USA.
Teen USA
they
a
were
little
there.
hotter for you?
Both of them were really hot.
Teen USA?
No, they were both equally hot. I swear.
Equally hot.
Because they were probably 3 years apart. Or 2 years apart. Like
An 18-year-old
Miss
and a
USA was
21-year-old?
probably 21, and
Okay.
Miss Teen USA was probably 19.
Fair enough.
So, but they come out and they have their little sashes on and they're looking all hot and shit. And then everyone was just bombing up there at the podium, and the audience, wasn't giving anything anyway. So it was very quiet. And during lulls in conversation, I felt bad for Miss USA because all she was doing was like sniffling right into a hot mic during no conversation. I was hearing was.
Well, the pollen count is really bad.
It was. I
The
felt
pollen
really
count's
bad.
really bad right now.
And some of the audience members noticed and started chuckling. And I was like, why would people laugh at a girl that's got allergic problems or a cold and is sniffling into a microphone?
Or she might be getting the pure stuff.
Well, I don't know. I think it's
We
just
don't
cold.
know. I think it might be pollen.
Exactly.
Hot, though, huh?
Yeah, very slender and very energetic out
Really?
there. Oh, yeah. A lot of energy, high energy, very skinny.
Did she look like
and,
she had slept?
No, she looked like she could have partied all night.
This girl?
I
Wow.
don't know. She looked like she had. No, I don't think that's
That's
her.
not her. Hey,
Why don't you put the year in?
so who won in your category?
Well, in
Was it
my
Zach?
no,
Good old Zach Ryder?
No, it wasn't Zach. It wasn't Red Band from Rogan's.
It wasn't Red Band either.
No.
What about
Was
the
he
hippo?
nominated too?
What
Yeah,
about the hippo
yeah.
juice people?
No. They were there, but they
What about,
didn't win.
Wait, they were there. They're from Florida.
Yeah. They got that letter that you got,
They got the same letter?
And they flew up.
and they went for the bamboozlement.
Did this woman send out the same fucking letter?
Yes. If you hadn't bought tickets to the Shorty Awards, they sent you fucking that letter.
You fucking make me sick. This, because she was the event planner, so I guess
Yeah.
it was on her to get people there.
Yep.
Of
How
course.
fucking repulsive.
They should just get
So-
sponsors and fly people in.
How
and
repulsive.
make sure the people that are up for the awards don't have to pay for their tickets.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
it right. So who won?
It's the only
then?
people that were going.
Was it
There's no one
awkward?
else there that isn't nominated.
Was it awkward black girl?
Yes. Awkward Black Girl. She does a
She won
show.
the best web show over Anthony Cumia.
She won Best Web Show.
Wow.
Now,
Why?
Well, you know what?
Can you be honest?
I'll be
does-
completely
Does
honest.
she do a better web show than you?
Well, it's not my cup of tea.
Fair enough.
But from what I saw, it's produced very well. She does these, I guess, 5-6 minute clips. It's her at work or at home, and it's in a sitcom style.
Can we play one?
with where she is? I don't know how it translates, but where she does like a narrative, and then there's a lot of actors. There's a cast of characters and production value as far as camera work goes and things like that. So I don't mind that she won. It doesn't bother me. She, obviously they put a lot of work into that. I just go into my basement and drink and talk about things. It's not as much work goes into it.
You don't feel like you were cheated?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I really don't. Yeah, it does. I mean, if anybody deserves it, it's somebody that actually puts work in their product. Yeah, so I have no problem with that. But yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like the whole thing was kind of nerdy and goofy and PC. They had some, of course, Occupy Wall Street won for like best fucking movement or activist or things like that. And then it's like there's some fucking douche chick bitch gets up there with a sign about the 99%. She just holds it over her head while some little fucking douchebag guy is talking at the podium, and she's thinking she's making a statement.
Nice.
And no one cares.
Nice.
I actually went, all right. I was embarrassingly loud yelling it out.
Yeah.
And then when Mayor Bloomberg was up there,
What'd she win
guy,
for?
Mayor? Yeah. Foursquare.
Ooh, look at this. The program.
the
Very
program.
nice that E-Rock just
So when the
gave me.
mayor gets up there, this fucking little douchebag that had won for the Occupy goes like, "What? Leave! Leave, Mayor 1%, leave!" and he's the only one saying anything. It's uncomfortable. No one's cheering him on. No one's booing him. No one's clapping. It's just quiet and awkward.
What a dick.
He was a dick. Believe me, I'm no fan of the mayor,
What
of
a
Her
dick.
Honor. But this guy was such a just shut the fuck up.
Trying so hard,
to
wasn't he?
make a moment.
Trying so hard
Yeah.
to capture a spirit or a moment and flopping.
Stop it.
Oh, it's great.
You're not Brando at the Oscars with the Indian girl giving the fucking speech.
It's great that he tried, though. That's hilarious.
He wanted
Fucking
a moment.
Hilarious.
So
The
badly.
activism category, I don't know any of these.
No,
Anonymous,
whatever.
Twit Cause.
Well, Anonymous are those computer.
No, I know the Anonymous. I shouldn't say that,
they
but
didn't win.
DWA Classic Alexander or something like that.
I wish Anonymous would fucking take down the Shorty Awards. How nice would that be?
Non-ops, Occupy Wall Street, and someone named C. Shepard.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these causes.
Oh, Carl Shepard was nominated?
C. Shepard.
Yeah, it's Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, it's yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those
Well,
things. It was so douchey.
you lived on the other side for a night, man.
And then
you
there
were
was
hipsters and too cool for the room people.
And hipsters and geeks and nerds. This one guy gets up, and he I don't even know what his category was, but he comes up with this little tray of plants that he's starting. You ever see these trays that look like a giant ice cube tray, and in each one is a little soil and a little sprout?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, he gave the longest speech of anybody in the night. Your speech is supposed to be 140 characters, sticking with the Twitter thing. And he gave the longest speech, and he was the most boring category. And he just kept going, "Well, what's better, McDonald's or School Garden? What's better, French fries or School Garden?" And he shows his plants, and everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, you nerd!"
He was throwing frozen food on the stage.
Yeah, he's trying to, again, make a thing happen, and nothing was.
You were hanging out with nerds, man.
And then the puppet show guys that won. These two fucking.
What's that about?
They were sitting
What category?
behind me.
What category, E-Rock,
It was another, I think, YouTube channel or something, maybe, or YouTube something.
Okay.
YouTube show. They were the dorkiest fucking queebs I have ever seen. And they get on stage, and again, they just made everything go too long. They tried it was those chipmunky thing, that puppet up.
that?
Yeah. No. It was uncomfortable. Fafa the groundhog.
What?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. It was uncomfortably fucking. Ugh.
Did Justin Bieber win?
Yes.
As far as YouTube star?
Yeah, I think for YouTube star and the Jonas Brothers for band.
But they weren't there.
Oddly enough, not there to accept the awards.
Did they make videos?
The Jonas Brothers did.
Yeah, Justin Bieber,
Bieber
doesn't
didn't
even know this happened.
They let Nick Jonas talk because he's the the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that he's the breakout star of the Jonas Brothers. If you ask me.
He sure is.
Yeah, it's on the Broadway now, I think.
Oh yeah.
But the program looks nice.
Oh yeah,
They
well
spent a
that's
lot
the
of money
money.
on the
That's the
program.
money that was
You
fucking
paid for this.
That's the money that was shafted from the fucking people that were told who might win.
I want to see the Hippo Juice email. I want to see if it's a form email that I got.
I think it is. They said
I'm
they
sure it
sent a
is.
form email out. Yeah,
Sure, they
I think
adjusted
it
a
is.
little bit, but I'm sure it is.
We were awkwardly standing out in front of the place in that howling, freezing fuck wind last night, and just commiserating about what horse shit the Shorty Awards are.
It's too bad because it has potential. You know, with the categories and stuff, but they got to do it better. And maybe get some more real people in the categories.
Yeah. The only thing I actually chuckled at was, I guess, the big lifetime achievement, which is ridiculous because it's,
4 years old.
new,
Yeah.
was Ricky Gervais, and he had a taped piece. That was really funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's funny every time.
Yeah, because it was kind of, like, seemed like The Office. He was talking about how important the award was.
Right.
But he was doing it like,
He is funny every fucking time.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
Sea Shepherd is anti-whaling. Look up Whale Wars.
Oh, E-Rock. It's- I don't.
I meant to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Did your seat have this covering where they put you?
No.
All right,
I didn't have a reserved seat. I actually sat in one of the reserved seats accidentally, and they kicked me out.
You didn't even get a reserved seat
No!
for being nominated?
Nope.
What a shit award show.
Why
It
wouldn't
was
they have
so
the people that
bad.
were nominated and reserved seats up front?
Nope.
So who got the reserved seats?
I don't
Well,
know.
I
Why is my
noticed.
voice getting higher?
Probably the dummies that work for them.
I noticed people that were sitting in these seats with those things over it.
Yeah.
Had their awards before this thing even started, and then they were collected from them right before the ceremony, and then went back on stage to receive the award.
No,
see?
did they?
Yeah, there was a lady sitting next to me.
Oh,
From
they probably
CNN
did a photo shoot with
from
them.
There's
CNN,
some hijinks going
handed
on.
her stuff back, and then went down to receive her
I'll
award.
bet you it was a photo shoot or something like
Yeah.
that.
People knew that when they won. There were some people that absolutely knew that they were going to come down and win. And
E-Rock, did you enjoy it?
No, it was fucking boring as hell.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Because this seems like it might be something you might get into.
No, this is
geeky,
this is
nerdy.
horrible.
it was
No, even for
horrifically
you.
boring. It was very boring. The production, like I said, was that of a high school play.
And I felt bad for the Daily Show people that were hosting
Oh,
it.
God.
They were doing a good job, but nobody reacted
The
to
guy,
anything they were doing.
the guy was very funny.
Who from The Daily Show?
What the hell was it? What's her name?
Samantha Bee and
Samantha
her
B. and her husband. What's it? Mr. B.
Jason Jones. I think.
Yeah. He was very funny because he had like a who gives a shit attitude. He was making fun of the dorky
He was
ass
shitting
people.
on Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
the
he's
night.
shitting on like everybody that was coming up and just being dorky.
That sounds like it would be a tough gig
Oh,
to
Yeah.
host those.
Talk to a bunch of
Gotta be.
fucking disgruntled web nerds.
yeah.
Yuck.
And then the last 5 awards they gave out, no one was there to accept them. So they just had to go, well, I guess we'll take this with us. It was all awkward. And no one
Good.
was, yeah.
Good. Your award show is not catching steam because of the
No.
way you do it.
No, it's
That's why.
Where was Eastside Dave? Was he nominated this year?
I think Eastside Dave.
He didn't
I
try
think there's a
this year.
restraining order against him. He's not allowed,
not
to,
allowed
attend
to anymore?
after he rushed to the stage when he lost for the weird category to a llama. And
But isn't that what the weird guy should be doing?
Well,
is
yeah.
rushing the stage because he didn't
Exactly.
win? So wouldn't the shorties appreciate that?
you would think.
Yeah.
You would think, but nope. Nope.
What was going to be your acceptance speech?
Well, I was kind of just going to wing it.
Nice.
I planned on, if I had one, getting up there and completely ragging on the previous 2 or 3 people that had gone up because everybody was just horrible and saying awful, nerdy, geeky, unfunny things. So, I would have goofed on them.
Opie and Anthony winging it for the last 17 years.
That's it. Wing it.
We've been
That's
winging it
how-
our whole careers.
Cook it. That's how I roll.
Well, that sounds like an exciting night.
It was so bad. I mean, and the second it was, I had the opportunity to get up and leave.
Right.
I left and just left the place. And it wasn't even like, oh, I didn't win, let me leave. Like there was booze there. There was, and for me, yeah. And I did pay, and I paid for like, the party room and all that shit. And I'm just like, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, what's the party room?
I don't know. It was downstairs in the basement.
You paid for what?
and an after party. There was like a thing.
You paid for that?
Nah, I don't know. I just paid for like the premiere package.
Oh my God!
No.
Premiere package.
Oh,
I don't know what it
can't
was.
look at him.
Jimmy can't look at me.
You really wanted to win.
No, I just wanted.
How much was the premiere package?
I don't know. It was like $110.
For the premiere package.
Yeah.
What do you get with the premiere package?
Well, you
Certainly
get
not a good seat.
you get
You don't get your seat reserved.
Yeah, exactly. What do they give you?
No.
A folding chair in the back?
Yeah, exactly.
If you get the premiere packages, you should have a reserved seat. Sir.
I should have.
Wow.
But I
what else you
didn't.
get?
I don't know. I think it's some kind of like the open bar thing
All right, that's nice.
and access to the
big celebrities.
big room downstairs
Yeah.
and
All access pass?
no.
He definitely envisioned walking around the after party with holding his award.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you think
think
that
so.
was it?
Of
I
course.
I'd be like,
Hobnobbing with the rest of the
yeah,
award winners.
here I am with my
That's
award.
right.
It'd be a goof for you
Award winner
because
right
everybody else
here.
was a nerd.
No, it would have been great.
But you also had your award.
I would have had the award,
Whereas-
and I thought it was going to be like tables and people with some beverages. And
Right.
go, aha! Oh, they're announcing. Everybody, be
Yeah, you
quiet.
could socialize a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you kept talking about how we're all going to sit at this nice table together.
That's the impression I got from their again bullshit fucking way they presented this. It made it sound like it was gonna be tables and
You
know.
thought the Golden Globes.
Right.
It's literally the worst award show. I'd rather win something at the Nuremberg trials.
It was like a mandatory assembly in high school.
Yes.
It's like you got to leave class, but you had to sit there and hear a lecture.
in the same atmosphere, the seats, the fucking it wasn't a. It didn't seem like an award show atmosphere.
That's
it
too bad.
stunk on fucking ice.
Someone's calling bullshit on you, Ed. I don't know why.
Why would someone call bullshit
I think
on
you're
me?
being kind of honest
Let's talk
here.
to Don in Tom's
Anthony's
River, New
premiere
Jersey.
package. It gives you everything but a seat and an award.
Yeah.
Don. Is that Don on the phone?
Don from Thames River. What's up?
Hello there, gentlemen. Good morning. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
All right. How am I?
Enough with the pleasantries. Let's go.
What are you calling bullshit on?
I got to call bullshit on it, Ant. I love you, but there's no fucking way your premiere package, your little speech you had ready, you thought you were winning one of those awards. You better come out and admit it.
No, I knew I wasn't going to win.
Shut
Nah.
your
I absolutely knew I wasn't going to
You
win.
thought there might be a chance.
No.
Being the top vote getter and all.
Nope.
Because you would have went.
I knew it. No,
I don't think you would have went if you didn't think you had a
I didn't-
shot.
I thought I had a shot, but I didn't think I was going to win. That's for sure.
No.
No. Thought it was just gonna, if I won, I won, but I wasn't expecting it. That's for sure.
Oh, someone wants to know if they threw in a Patriots Super Bowl championship T-shirt in your premiere package.
Piss off. Piss off.
Can you go to Ricky Gervais's Twitter? He's got his acceptance speech up there.
Oh, he does.
And people saying it's hilarious.
Yeah, he's very good.
because he knows that it's all bullshit.
Yes.
And I hope this
Yes.
is how you would have handled it, sir.
Oh, Sam Wise.
Anthony was going to take it very serious. I bet it was really an emotional.
I was going to go, I left Dayton, Ohio. And the dream to win a Shorty Award. I'm glad that dream didn't come true.
I think this dream came true.
Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio, with two very bad knees
Very bad knees. What else?
and a dream to become a Major League Baseball player.
How did that work out, I wonder?
Did he become one?
I wish we knew.
Is he grateful for it?
What happened?
I thank God the dream came true.
Oh, it came true.
God.
Oh, it came true. Oh, it came true. Oh, you got the Gervais video? Poor bastard with his bad knees.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Wow. When I'd heard I'd got a Lifetime Achievement Award, I didn't know whether it was for my brilliant writing and directing or my amazing stand-up and acting or my selfless charity work. But it turns out it's because I've been on Twitter for a couple of months. So, which is even better in a way. It's an award. It's an award like any other award. It's an award like an Oscar or a Nobel Peace Prize. Better, probably.
Better.
Which
Boy,
is good
Brent.
and bad. It's good that I've won this before I die, because a posthumous award is worth fuck all.
Fuck all.
But it's bad that there's no point in carrying on life, because I will never get this same high. thank you, genuinely, thank you very much. I'm really enjoying being on Twitter. I like arguing with creationists about whether the Earth is 5,000 years old or 4.6 billion. Who knows?
Who knows?
What scientists do.
Scientists.
So, thank you very much. Have a great evening. And
scientists.
cheers. At Ricky Gervais. Follow me. Or not. Thank you. Cheers.
He's great, man.
Fucking A, that's
He's
great.
a funny dude, man.
Yeah.
That is great. Good for him.
Or not.
All right.
Scientists do.
So yeah, he goes, who knows? Scientists do. 5,000 years old or 4.5 billion. And then he just throws his arms up like, whatever. Hilarious.
All right, you sounded like you had an all right night.
Well,
overall,
sounds
you
hideous.
you experienced something different.
it was awful. I felt like I was stuck there.
Yeah. I knew the moment you lost because your Twitter said, fuck the Shorty Awards.
Right. Yes, that was my code word.
I'm like, okay, he found out right there.
That was my code word for I lost. Very subtle.
Right. Fuck the Shorty Awards.
Fuck the Shorty Awards. I
right.
hate them. Well, I want to just give a blanket apology to the listeners and fans that I pressured so much to vote for me when the votes amounted to naught. I shan't fall for anything like this again. Mm-hmm. I will not go to the Shorty Awards. I will not try to get nominated again, and that's it for the Shorty Awards. Iraq? Yes?
One other thing, when I was looking through the program, and I saw your name and I found Jimmy in comedy. So I was like, well, let me see the radio category, and it's not in the program.
Yeah.
So I asked somebody there, I'm like, so what about radio and a few of these other things? Well, they're not considered official categories, so there was no award presented to them.
So, oh my God!
Just the ones that are in the program there were the official categories.
So who won in radio, by the way?
I don't know.
No one.
What do you mean no one?
I guess they just
They don't tell you?
It wasn't a real category.
Right, even though they put it on the website, it's not like it was created.
It wasn't a category that their panel voted on.
So you wasted all that time and it's
Wow.
not an official award?
There's
Sam?
no award.
Oh, that's dumb.
That's
All right.
ridiculous.
Good for the Shorty Awards.
I am officially going to block the Shorty Awards
I did the same
on
thing.
Twitter.
I
yeah,
did the
me
same
too.
thing.
And everyone else
I
should.
suggest everybody, it's at Shorty Awards. You just block them.
I'm blocking the Shorty Awards.
Yes. Yes.